Hello, Super Nerd friends, this is Becky, and it's Friday, and I really shouldn't be doing this now, because I'm not really presentable to be on YouTube, being that these are the clothes I slept in, and I haven't had a shower, and, but look at this, I can sort of wear a headband, and it looks sort of like an actual, so, yeah. Let me explain, for a second, why I'm doing this video now. It's because Word was being too slow on my computer, so I thought, let's use the webcam. I don't know what possessed me to decide that was a good idea, so I don't even know if this is properly recording, because my computer's been on for a couple days now, and I don't even want to count how many windows and tabs I have open, and videos loaded, and, iTunes, and PDFs, and Steam, although the internet's not working currently because I turned it off. Joanna's really excited at the moment because Wicked is coming to Seattle in October and she has a break in October. So I said, well, I don't have any money currently, but even if I did by October, I wouldn't spend it on seeing Wicked for a third time. I love the musical, but there are a lot of musicals, and although I will probably be reasonably or unreasonably unthrifty in my spending on musicals when I get the chance, they're primarily going to be musicals that I haven't seen, and Wicked is not one of those, although I do love it dearly. In other news, I have a bug bite on my hand. You can't see it all that well, but, it's not so annoying right now. I think I was outside for like 30 seconds yesterday before I got this bug bite. Yeah, I sent you guys some pictures of Sam and Hannah outside. They were really good. Sam got a bit confused when because I tied him to, I tied his leash to a rope to a pole, to a badminton pole, and he got confused whenever he reached the end. He just kind of stood there and pulled and meowed, and then he just kind of rolled over. Until I said, Sam, come over here, and then he was a very good kitty outside. Like, he would just recline on the picnic blanket with me until Hannah got all hyper, because Hannah was bored. Sam loved being outside, and he really wants to go outside now, even though it's raining. So Mom says we've created a monster there, but no more of a monster than she did when she fed him tuna. So, but Hannah got a bit hyper, and, Sam is always a better dog than Hannah is. Seriously, Sam can, like, fetch and stuff, sort of. Hannah got hyper and kind of freaked Sam out a little bit, so Sam tried to run. Of course he's on a rope, so he did this spectacular backflip when he reached the end of his rope, and I was like, oh, Sam! So, we all went inside after that. And I was kind of miffed at them for ruining my nice day outside, although it was not a productive day in the least. Which is unfortunate because now my paper is due. I should be mailing it in right now, and let me tell you, I have not written a single word on my essay, on the actual essay. I have many, many, many words of non-essay. I have 1,300 words of outline, and then 3,000 words of summary, trying to find patterns and things. But those are not my essay. I need to do my essay, and I will fax it instead of mailing it. So hopefully that will be just as good to them. Yes. So that will be done soon. Here's another thing you guys don't really want to hear about. I guess the first was the bug bite. Just kind of talking about boring things today, I suppose. But, I taped my nose yesterday. Woohoo! So now I'm on the way from 0 gauge to 00, which I couldn't tell you. It's not all that big, but I'll be able to stick a pencil through my nose. Actually, I'll be able to put my pinky through my nose when I get to 00. Don't really ask why I'm still doing this. No one can see it. It's just, I haven't stretched my nose since around the time you guys came over in, was that April? March or April? Somewhere around there. Earlier this year. and I've never actually done it without crying and like having to pretend to be sick for the next 2 days because snot is just pouring from my nose. That didn't happen this time because I taped it instead of stretching it. Instead of just going from like 0 to 00, which would be torturous and I could never do because there's a huge difference in size there. I just wrapped a nice little piece of tape around it. Now it's slightly bigger. So, nice and slow is the way to go on this. And no more nose rings. They'd be way too big. They'd be like down to my lips. So no more lettuce in nose rings. Life is so much simpler without lip rings and tongue rings and a big nose. Sometimes I don't know why I even did that. Yes, I suppose that's about it. Nearing the end of my essay writing. I'm probably going to re-record all of this, so you'll never even see this video. Woohoo! But unless I just like work on my essay for the rest of the day and then there's no time to do another one, which would be preposterous because it only takes me like 10 minutes to do these. Anyways, unless I do like multiple takes, but this is the first take I've done, which you can tell because it's horrible. I don't think I wrote anything. No, I didn't write down anything to say. I just have to come up with things from my brain. I'm talking really quietly because I don't want anyone to know I'm doing this because everyone's mad at me because they're like, Becky, you left your essay to the last minute again. And I'm mad at myself because I'm like, Becky, you left your essay to the last minute again. I was up until 3 last night thinking, I have so much time. I'm just going to do my essay starting any minute now. And of course that minute never started. All day I had the internet off because I was home alone all day yesterday and it was wonderful. I hung out with Hannah and Sam and I went out in the sun. Sort of, and I got bug bites, and I ran around the house singing, and ate too much, and it was a wonderful day. But it was not very productive, but I didn't spend much time on the computer because I had the internet off all day. And then when people got home, they turned the internet on, and then the internet was on all night, so of course my night was not productive. Of course. So now I have the internet turned off. And I'm sort of working. It's just that I have so many tabs open. I'm watching Third Star for the 3rd or 4th time, and that movie, there is no other movie that can make me so happy and sad. It's so beautiful, and it's like inspirational, and everything. It's really wonderful, and even if you guys don't love Benedict Cumberbatch as much as I do, you should watch it, because it's really good. It was his 36th birthday yesterday. And I think that's all I'm going to say today. Oh, I wanted to ask. I was just eating raspberries. And I haven't eaten plain raspberries in a long time because we used to have raspberry bushes in the yard. And so they just reminded me of my childhood. And I guess I talk about that a lot, like things reminding me of past times. Like when I drink green Odwalla, it reminds me of the summer. And when I listen to James Blunt, it reminds me of that finals week and then summer in Pullman. And lots of things remind me of that summer, I guess, because it was just different to any other time in my life. Sort of. Lots of sensory things like heat and Odwalla and maybe blueberries, I don't know. But eating raspberries reminded me of my childhood because I haven't had them in a while, and I used to eat them a lot because we used to have them. And my neighbors, these raspberries were from my neighbor's house, and they had raspberries too, and so it was just a nice little nostalgic moment. And I was wondering if you guys have any foods that remind you of your childhood. Maybe they're kind of hard to think of off the top of your head. But yeah, I know, Alexis, you ate mangoes with your dad, so maybe that's one. But like for me, there have just been like several years where I haven't had raspberries, so it's kind of like, I don't know if you went many years without mangoes. I don't know. When we got frozen yogurt at Brave, I put mangoes on it. I was like, ooh, mangoes! But they were crunchy. so that was kind of disappointing. Anyway, this video is kind of long now, and I'm gonna go at last. So, enjoy your Friday, and then enjoy your weekend, and maybe I'll be done with my other paper sometime this weekend so we can see Avengers before it leaves the theaters. I've spent too much time on Tumblr last night, and so I keep seeing Avengers things. I'm like, I want to see that movie. But it didn't inspire me enough to write my paper. But I have a really good topic for my paper. I'm just going to write about the ending and everything to do with the ending, because it's a horrible romance ending, but it's the perfect ending for the book. So I like this book now. It's got a really rough start, but I love it now. Kind of the opposite of Shakespeare, The Winter's Tale, because I'm like, Shakespeare, and I loved it at the beginning, and then I'm like, this is stupid. But this one is the opposite, so good book. Hopefully it'll be a good essay. I think my topic is A- worthy right now. Maybe I can get it up to an A by writing it well, but I probably can't write it well because I have to factor it in today. So we'll see. I hope this has recorded, and maybe I will upload it after all because I've spent 11 minutes on it now. So with that, I will talk to you guys later. I should call you guys sometime. Yeah. Alright. Oh, wait. Internet. Somehow I've been on Steam more recently, and I saw a couple days ago, I saw all the deals on Steam, and I'm like, so many games, I want all of them. Unfortunately I don't even have $5 in my bank account, so I can't get a single one, even if it's like $2.50. So that's unfortunate. But I haven't played computer games I've been playing Avalanche. I started playing Avalanche yesterday with the little white guy and all the boxes falling and you jumping. So I'm playing that, but I haven't played computer games in ages, so I feel like I should at least maybe finish Amnesia or finish Half-Life before I start buying any, because I really want to play a shooter game that's not incredibly scary like Amnesia, just so I can, go through. Half-Life isn't incredibly scary. I want another game like Half-Life, but I think I should finish Half-Life first. And Half-Life 2. So, games, I should play them sometime when I'm not working or doing an essay. Working. I made a list of things that I should do in my spare time, maybe I'll start that cross stitch, or maybe I will read a book and finish it. Maybe I'll learn to play piano. I don't know. Lots of things to do other than Tumblr. So I should start doing those. And finally, I'm going to say goodbye. So have good weekends, and I miss you guys, and yeah, bye. Ha! It's me again. One thing I didn't say, and I would like your input on, if you could. Learning to drive. I've still only done it 3 times, but my parents mentioned perhaps driver's ed, and at first I was like, no, driver's ed will be like 15-year-olds, I would die. Also it's expensive, and I don't want to be in my parents' debt for that on top of other things. But do you think that would be worthwhile? Actually learning professionally, or do you think I can just pick up everything from my mom? I'm not sure. So considering that, yes, okay, bye.